Alright, let's clear H11-1 with the low-end squad. I will use this type of squad with a double 6-star, basically Mlinar and a Chalter. And yeah, don't worry guys, if you cannot clear it now, just leave it there. It's a hell stage, it's part of the story stage. It will just stay here forever. Even after 10 years you can come back to do it. So no need to rush it now. And just wait to get Mlinar or Chen, one of these two, and then get the second one from the support unit. Of course you already have one of them, good. Anyways, also just watch the, maybe the strategy and see what's the job, maybe you have someone who can substitute them. So, beside the two main core operators, Mlinar and Chalter, just to get Flag Vanguard. Wandering Medic, AoE Medic, Elite 1 max level is more than enough. Now, Pinecone plus Spot are to substitute someone who can solo lane at the bottom side. So if you have, for example, Mountain or Thorns, this type, you can just use them. Thorns can also face on top side, can help kill some enemies here as well, so that one would be really good. By the way, if you don't have, just use a Medic Defender plus a strong damage dealer, AoE damage dealer. After that, fast redeploy defensive one, just use Gravel, max level, Elite 1 is more than enough. Second fast redeploy, if you don't have, just use a pseudo fast redeploy, so basically Mercant. Then your tank is a defender, another defender to stall enemies, and the two core operators. As the two slots, guys, up to you. You can bring more DPS, more operators to stall, etc, etc. Let's do this. Pay attention, because this one is pretty hard, especially because of the amount of these casters on the field. Anyways, just not to talk too much. Shake my head. Shh. So, first of all, Flag Vanguard here to gain DP. Then immediately Chen here, face on left side. Then, if you have Mountain or Torsi and you can already deploy them, just deploy them here on this side. Else, if you have these two, for example, just wait, and if you don't have enough DP, just use the fast deploy to stall a bit, and wait till you get enough DP. And then just deploy here. When you have Chen skill ready, just activate it, and wait for the enemies to come. Now, Pinecone here, face on left side. Activate the Medic Defender skill here. We Medic here, face on top side, to heal. Chen will be able to kill them before they can cast the skill. All these casters spawning from the red dots, the red doors, will be killed easy. But these two must be careful, you need to bait the skill later. Wandering Medic here, face on left side. Another way of the caster, Chen can kill, easy. No need to bait anything. Now deploy Uncle here, face on left side to charge the skill. Okay, when the third caster on the top side spawns, actually no, not the third, I mean at the 12 enemies spawns, just use a fast deploy here to bait this two casters' skill. You can see one is casting, the other one will also cast, okay? And then retreat. You don't need to wait the skill to explode. Just let them use the skill on the operator, then you can retreat, and then it's counted as used. We need to bait because else this enemy will come here, not go inside the chance attack range, and will immediately use the skill on Mlinar, since Mlinar has Don't. And in that case, yeah, will reduce his skill points, making your run fail. So you must bait the skill first. Okay? As you can see, the second one will go inside the attack range, but the first one no. So just bait, and then once you killed, or at least reduce the HP to really, really low, activate the skill, so Chen can finish with one hit. You can retreat to the Flag Vanguard, you don't need anymore, and let the Chen charge the skill for later. Now, another wave. First of all, bait the bomb with a fast deploy. And then deploy a defender here to stall it a bit. Topside one, you don't care about it for now. Yeah, this spawning here will use the skill first. I mean, we'll use one auto attacker first, and then cast the skill. So you will enter in the Chen attack range later. But we are using Mlinar now. The core on this strategy is alternate Chen and the Mlinar's skill, as you can see. And this car you need to block it, now with using Gravel. Block it, and then activate Chen's skill, Mlinar skill. When you see the enemies caster are casting the skill. Now be careful on top side. Once you activate the Mlinar skill, you can retreat Gravel. So Gravel, beside tanking the first hit from the enemy, now yeah, Uncle using the skill can block enemies, so yeah. Top side, you need to let this enemy to hit this operator. And then use a defender to block it inside minus attack range. Here you can retreat this defender, you don't need anymore. Now, just keep going. Top side, yeah, is fine, is all calculated. And if you activated minor skill late enough, so just activate it as late as possible, so this skill duration can cover the two casters as well. Now, as you can see, if you doesn't manage to cover it in time, just deploy a fast deploy here to like block it a bit, because if the skill finish already now, it will use the skill, the caster, and if you don't have enough damage here, it will cast the skill, reducing the two operators' skill. So that's not really not worth. Just use the chance skill now. Retreat this one to kill this doggo. Also the doggo, if you don't use an order damage or some slow, it will leak Chen before die. So you need to use someone to block it inside the chance attack range for a bit. At least 2 hits. Then Chen can finish. Bottom side. Okay, no need to care about this caster, they will just die. When the Chen finish, deactivate it. One more hit. Okay, deactivate it. Repeat this again. So, minor skill and then Chen again. Top side, be careful. Bottom side as well. Here, block a bit. Here, activate the minor skill when this enemy is also almost outside of the range. Yeah, it will stop to auto attack. And when you see this caster on this side casting the skill, activate the skill. Okay, top side, let him eat this one. Eat. Okay, deploy a defender to block. So minor can finish them. Okay, also this caster using the casted skill on this defender. If this defender dies before the caster is here, just use someone else, for example Flag Vanguard, to bait this caster's skill. Else will use it on Chen, be careful. Okay, perfect, you can retreat Gravel. Alright, top side, push it toward, actually no need. Uncle will kill. Here as well, better if you use someone to block a bit inside the Uncle's attack range. So you can see, we'll cast the skill on this operator. Okay, perfect. And just keep going. Use the fast deploy to bait these two operators. Cannon, activate the chain skill. My enemies will cast the skill on minor. It's totally fine. Top side, careful to the doggo, block the doggo for a bit. Inside chance attack range. Bottom side. Perfect, last 2 enemies. And... here we go. Really, really simple, but hard as well. Ooh.